So in the previous video you saw me download I told you how to download the software. So in the previous video you saw me download a template, download the software you needed, scale all the templates to everything the same. So I just put a link here so you can see that, but just for people who can't remember, I'll just show you how to scale again. On Paint you go Image, Canvas Size, and then you need to pick your size. For what I do, you can do this, 1500 pixels by 824 pixels. I say 824 because this is the size of the template which I download. So I don't need that, I'll get rid of that. So I'm just going to run through a few basic things you need for this. I'll start off down up here. This is the history bar. You don't really need this, but it's very useful if you want to skip back lots of stages at once. But I'll just get rid of that. I'll share to get stuff back. Down here, this is a very important one. This is layers. At the moment, you've just got the background layer, but if I click on here, I get layer 2, and then I can do it again. I'll get layer 3. Then the one next to it is the deleter layer. You always work on the highlighted layer, so make sure the layer you want to work on is highlighted. Then you can duplicate a layer. You can merge two layers together. You can swap layers around. The point of that is that the layer on the bottom, so the layer 2 for instance, now will be underneath, then the background will be on top, and then layer 3 would be on top of the background, which would be on top of layer 2, and so on. So it's just a way to change the order if you want to. The next move along is your color wheel. This is quite important if you want to choose it. It's worked out so your primary is on your left click on the mouse, and the secondary color is on the right click of the mouse. I'll just show you how to do it. So the primary I've already chosen to be a very dark red. I want my secondary to be quite a yellow. Sort of no other colours really in it, and as you can see here, you can just like infinitely change the colour very slightly just by changing the numbers around here. I'm going to make it very slightly more yellow, like that, and there we go. That's my two colours, and you can click less to shrink it down, and more makes it bigger. So what I mean is, if you right click, you get this, and if you left click, you can change the colour of that. I'll just go back. The next thing you need is the toolbar. I'll just go through the basic ones. This one is a rectangle, so you can select an area and then you can delete, and it will remove it if you want to remove like a large area. This one here, it actually moves the whole, moves everything around. So if I click on this, see, I can move all of it, which is useful later on. When I start actually making the when I actually start making the background, I'll go through this all again. This tool here is well, this is just so you can move just like a highlighted area if you just want to move a little bit. Don't need any of these. This is a one you need. This is just fill. And then, as I showed you earlier, if you right click you get one color, left click you get the other. The one next to it is very useful. This is a gradient. So if I click in a corner and then I drag down, you can like gradient, as you can see, from red to yellow. The one below it, this is paintbrush. Up here you can choose which size you want. Let's go for something in the middle. I'll do 55, and then you can draw like that. Right click or left click, you can change to that color. The one next to it is rubber. So again, I'll go for a nice big one, and you can see I can just rub everything out like so. Two below it, that's not very important, just pencil, stamps. You don't need text. This is a very useful one. Just type in something. There you go. You can change the size of it here. You can change the fonts. So you've got these loads and loads and loads of different ones. Bold, underline, italics. You can draw a line through it. Centered, left, right, whatever. Now to change the color of it, I think the best thing to do is just to type up what you want, then to use the fill, and then you can choose what color you want. There you go. There you go. You can just choose like that which colors you want, just by changing them on the color wheel. Then the last four are just well, they're just shapes. So you can draw a shape and so on like that. But anyway, yes. So those are just the basic controls that you need for this software. There's a few other bits up here in the these menus, but I'll show you that as I get a move on to actually making the background